Hey everyone, welcome to Tabletop Giant. We're going to revisit Duskmourn today, open up a play booster box for you, and see what's inside. With Standard ramping up in the community, this set is doing a lot better than Standard did in the past. I think we're seeing some very playable cards in here. The community is starting to get back into Standard a bit. Foundations was a big reason, but all this latest Standard stuff, great. So let's open up a box and see what we're going to get. And we got some stands here if we get any bigger hits. So let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. We'll keep putting out content you want. We'll hammer through the comments pretty quick. But so there's a Rip Spawn Hunter. If you haven't seen Duskmourn open yet, here's your chance. Yeah, so there's normal suspects we're looking for here. I think I'm just going to kind of separate the foils and the rares. We do have a chance with these new play boosters to hit some, specialty cards. There's a basic land. So we got Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. Not a lot there. Just double checking. There's a few commons and uncommons in the set that are worth a little bit too. Just because, again, of Standard play. And in Standard, of course, people want play sets. So there's a foil Cackling Slasher. Nice full art land for you. There's a hit. Overlord of the Boiler Bags. So Boiler Bilges, not bags. So we'll put him aside. Let me know if you guys think there's enough value in opening a box. That's playable enough there. Oh, a 2 rare pack. Razorkin Needlehead. We'll put him there. I was trying to run this guy, the Untimely Malfunction one deck. I like choices on cards, but in this case, it just didn't seem to do quite enough. I like the changing of target spell. Move things around, but... And a lot of these enchantments, uncommon and common enchantments are very strong in the meta. A lot of Standard decks are running that blue-white enchantment deck. Yeah, well, I hope everyone had a great New Year and enjoying the hobby. There's Marvin, the Murderous Mimic. We got one of our location cards, the room cards. So again, to revisit the mechanic, you can bring it in as either one or the other room, and the other one enters closed. And then later on, you can open up the other door to the room. Typically, you pay the cheaper one first and get the more expensive one later. So that's how that mechanic works. There's one of the, put that with the rares, Inquisitive Glimmer. Helps that blue-white deck we're talking about in Standard. So anything you see here will be on the site. We'd love to have you as a customer. Join us at tabletopgiant.ca. Ooh, an Enduring Curiosity. There's a hit. All the Endurings of the different colors. Yeah, we have free shipping on singles if you spend more than $10. Yeah, lots of great deals always going on. Try to stay competitive. Not getting too many great rares. There's Fear of Missing Out. Yeah, let me know in the comments if I missed anything. I'm just kind of hammering through this real quick. I'll go over it again after. Make sure everything gets into inventory. But yeah, if you see anything here you wanted, should be in inventory the day after or day of. There's Tyvar. He can be nasty, especially in limited, like if you're playing a draft event or something or pre-release. He's very strong, and that's nice to get him in foil. Another Screaming Nemesis. I like that thing. Oh, that's not another one. I think that's our first one. So very strong in red here. So this is huge because of the second thing he does. If he does damage to a player, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. So he's pretty nasty. That's a good hit. Let's sleeve that up. Not full art or anything, but definitely a hit. Make sure you can see that on camera. I think we're good. Oh, another Leyline, another rare for us, a mythic and a rare in a pack. That's the nice thing with these new play boosters. You can certainly get a banger pack. So you never know. The percentages are listed online, I think, on the pack itself. But, you know, and you even have an opportunity to get the full art variants and stuff. Well, this one's giving me a problem. Maybe it's going to be a good pack. Let's see. I don't have a thumbnail right now, so makes it hard to rip into these boys. All right, there's a rare, sorry, a foil, another foil, common. Toby, love running this guy. He's good in any token deck. He's nice too, like say you're running rabbits just as a one-off in a rabbit deck, because as long as you control 4 or more creature tokens, all your tokens get flying. So he's a nice add-on. There's the Grimoire. The Grimoire. Haven't seen that go up in value too much. Yeah, thanks for watching. If it's your first time or you've watched a few times and you haven't joined us yet, please hit the like button, subscribe. We're trying to get the channel a little stronger. There's a Mind Skinner. It's a nice hit. Love to have you join us. Like I said, tell us what you want to watch. We love, we're here to entertain. You know, what's going to make you turn on to our channel? Yeah, not a lot coming out right now, so that's why you know, we're waiting for the new set. There was quite a big gap, which is kind of good. A bit of a breather for the community. There was a lot of stuff that came out in the fourth quarter there, and it's hard to keep up. But there's the Tale of Tamio, not a big hit. Withering Torment. So this is interesting. I'm not sure where it is price-wise now, but black always has a problem of enchantment removal. So this is your one of, I think there's only 3 or 4 cards in black that do that. Let me know in the comments if you know anything else. But yeah, destroy target creature or enchantment. That's a way for black to get rid of enchantment. So that's a big hit. We'll put that with the rares. And this guy's been getting a lot of play too. I've been noticing the Floodpitch Drowner. So when he enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. And then next turn, Floodpitch Drowner and target creature with a stun counter goes into their shuffle into the library. So you're running 4 of these. Really good way to bounce your opponent's creatures, get them off the battlefield. It can be very strong. I don't think it was expensive when the set first came out, but people have since discovered it. You're seeing it in a lot more decks now. That was the Floodpitch Drowner in blue. He'd probably see play in, well, a lot of red blues in a lot of the meta. So another foil common, Grievous Wound. Another player can't gain life, so it's a curse. Although they didn't call it a curse, but lose half their life rounded up whenever they get hit. There's Breakdown on the door. That was our foil on top. All right, we're not quite halfway through. Thanks for hanging in there with us. See if we can keep under 20 minutes. Something to watch while you're cooking dinner or chilling out with your buddies, playing Magic. We get a rare, a mythic location, the Funeral Room with the Awakening Hall. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses life, gain life, so some Aristocrats action there. And the second door, when you unlock it, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Pretty strong. I mean, a little expensive, but you got to look at these like if I only played the first half and never got that out, that would still be okay. Let's see if there's anything in here. Don't think so. The next time I see one of those new dual lands, I'll talk about it too. There's a mechanic if anyone has 13 or less life. It becomes a nice, doesn't enter tapped. Tale of Tamio again. What's that Glimmer do? Kind of expensive. I have a cat deck in Standard and he's not in it. Oh, one card we haven't seen yet that I saw went up in price is the Ghost Catcher, I think it's called. It's, ooh, that's for whatever reason, a nice looking foil. Fear of Immobility. There's one of the Overlords in white. So all the Overlords see play. I think the green one's the most expensive, the most desirable. But let's sleeve him up because he's an Overlord. And get him out so you guys can enjoy that a little bit more as we open more stuff. He's got a bit of a glare, does he? Like that. Another Leyline. Another mythic and rare pack. Yeah, not seeing too much of the Sheltered by Ghosts is what we want. Haven't seen any. So foil uncommon there, or location. So there's the Dazzling Theater with the prop room. All your creatures, creature spells have Convoke. So Convoke is you can tap other creatures to get other creature spells out cheaper. So that's great. And tap each creature you control during each other... Oh, untap. So that's going to help your Convoke action more. But just an untap during opponents. Cursed Recording. So there's one of the meta cards. So she drops for 1 whenever an enchantment you control enters. Whenever you unlock a room, put a 1/1 counter on a creature, which can be her. She gets big real fast. You put Sheltered by Ghosts on her, stuff like that. She gets a little crazy. We'll put her in our rare pile. People are always looking for her. It's funny, these little uncommons and common cards that get popular in the standard format. There's a foil rare, Roller Crusher Ride. Oh, the mythic, actually, sorry. Raucous Carnival. There's the Unstoppable Slasher. He's actually pretty strong if you're running black. He's a 2/3 Death Toucher. Whenever he deals combat, they lose half their life. And whenever he dies, if he had no counters on, return to the battlefield with 2 stun counters on it. So he keeps coming back. If you have a way to take counters off, he likes that. He can get into action quicker. So yeah, let me know in the comments what one of your favorite cards are in the set. Do you like the Overlords? Do you like... I don't know, what else? I guess just... Red seems strong in this, but let me know what your favorite Fear of Falling and Uncommon. Split Up. Now, this is a great card. This is the alt treatment for it, but I'm finding this effective. I run 4 of these in my mono white deck. It gives you a bit of flexibility because it's a Wrath for 3, but you can destroy all tapped or all untapped. I find it very good. You know, if a guy swings all out at you, on your turn you untap and then you can clear the board. Very good at it, you know, not an instant, but not many Wraths are. Split Up's a great card. Recommend that for your white decks. Ethereal Armor. So this is an example of what might go on in that meta we were talking about, the blue-white enchantment decks. All right. Weird, we haven't seen any Sheltered by Ghosts yet. Creeping Peeper is our foil. Okay, so in these play boosters, you can get the full art variants. There's an Undead Sprinter, not a huge hit, but just because he's full art, we're gonna sleeve him up. Put him in the enjoyment zone here. Man, we're so strong in red. I mean, that's a red-black, but okay. And then we're into our uncommons. Some Fears, some Bear Traps. There's an art card with the autograph. Gold, we'll put that aside. But there was something else here I wanted to look at. But Turn Inside Out, that's in the meta. Aggro red decks like that. Disturbing Mirth. Foil. There's another Overlord. So we've got 3 of them. So let's sleeve him up. Put him over there. That's 3 of our lords. And Alanak, the thrice called. So this guy's kind of the answer to Beetlejuice. And they made him an inset because beetle. But some people try to play him. It's kind of a clunky mechanic, but that's an uncommon. All right. So I hope you're getting into Standard at your local store. It's a great format to play. There's our first rare dual land. As long as you're running some basics with it, it turns into a dual land, which is great. Good old Terramorphic Expanse. I think it's only been reprinted in every single set. Okay, a Razor Fin Horde Caller in foil. Full art land. Peer past the veil. Discard your hand, then draw X cards, X number of card types among cards in your graveyard. Could be good. I mean, usually in those colors you don't get that card draw. It's a friendly ghost. And call him Casper, though. Okay, we're over halfway through, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. Hope you're enjoying the channel. Give us a like. Ooh, the unidentified hover ship in foil. I've also been pushing this card. It seems great in the format. When it enters the battlefield, exile a target creature with toughness 5 or less. So you get to remove a creature with up to 5 toughness, which covers a lot of stuff, and it's only 3. And he's a vehicle. It gives you flying. If you can throw a guy to hop in it. And if it dies or gets removed, they don't get their creature back, but they manifest dread. So great little card in the format. I'm liking that. There's a Silent Hall Creeper. I think we saw one earlier. Inquisitive Glimmer again. All right, so we got 2/3 done after we open this pack. Only got one little stack left to go. Fear of Infinity is our foil. We've got another little room card. Roaring Furnace with the Steaming Sauna. There's another Flood Pits Drowner. Yeah, we need those white and blue enchantments. We're not seeing them. What do we need? 2 more Overlords? We need the black Overlord and the green one. Oh, there's an Everywhere token. So these are expensive in the set. This is what the green Overlord makes. So they're a nice little hit to get the Everywhere tokens. They're valuable. There's a Plains. Just looking for those enchantments that are worth a little bit in the set. Yeah, I think those Everywhere tokens, they were like $6 to $8 when the set first came out. Not 100% sure where they're floating at now. Let me know in the comments if you bought one recently or had a look. Oh, there's the other token that's worth a little bit in the set. Scorching Dragonfire is our foil. And we've got a nice Unholy Annex as our room card. Beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2. And then if you pay the full 1, you get a 6/6 demon. Insidious Fungus is good. It gives you choices for 1 green. I thought this was great, especially in the limited format if you're playing drafting. You sack it, you get to destroy an artifact, destroy enchantment, draw a card, then put an extra land from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. It's very strong, I thought. That's part of the Beetlejuice card combo. Working with that. Oh, I forgot to put a foil in my little foil pile. Okay, let's keep rolling. Let's keep rocking. Let's see if we can get what we're looking for. It just shows you how hard some of these cards are to get. Sheltered by Ghosts. There's a Head Shredder. Popular in the format. When it attacks, you may mill 2. Whenever 1 or more lands are put in your graveyard from your library, put them in the battlefield tapped. 1 or more. So if you If you milled 2, they automatically come into play. It's crazy, and it only crews 1 for a 5/5. Head Shredder's a nice little card. Well, maybe we're not going to see a Sheltered by Ghosts. Let's get our other 2 Overlords. There's a Peer into the Past, a rare foil. Nice. Foil for a basic dual land there. I said when we saw another one, I was going to talk about it. That's right. Strangled Cemetery enters tapped and lets players 13 or less life. So, I mean, a little bit risky, but in Standard, where you're only starting with 20 life, you know, a player can get to 13 quickly, and then you got a nice dual land there. Fear of Burning Alive. These Percussionists are pretty good. I have it in 1 red deck. It's a 1/1 haste for 1, and when it dies, you exile the top card of your library, and you may play it until the end of your next turn. A good way to get land, cycle your draw pile. Maybe I'm in the wrong set. Is Sheltered by Ghosts in this set? Jeez, thought we would have saw one by now. Jolly Balloon Man, I like him. Made a deck around him too. So he's a 1/4 haste, and pay 1, create a token that's a copy of another creature you control, except it's a 1/1 red balloon, in addition to its other colors and types. Sack it at being your next end step, so the clone. And you can see he's making balloons out of dudes' heads. Creepy art there. Fun little card. I can't believe we're going to open a whole... I could have missed it, but we got to open a whole box to get Sheltered by Ghosts? That's crazy. This is an opening. We want the pull tab. Everyone write a letter to Wizard. Say we like the pull tab. There's a rare foil, the Meat Locker. When you unlock this door, tap up to 1 creature and put 2 stun counters on it. When you unlock this door, draw 3, then discard a card. So, not terrible. There's another hover ship. We talked about him. Exercise, I thought, isn't terrible. I mean, another way to get rid of enchantments and exile stuff. So, artifacts, enchantments, or creatures that are big. So it takes care of all your overlords, even when they come in impending. So a nice little white way to run white. Fear of the Dark in foil. Oh, Valgavoth's Lair. Hexproof, enters tap. As it enters, choose a color, add 1 mana of the chosen color. So, only drawback enters tap, but there you go. We're not going to see what we want here. Trapped in the Screen in foil. There's a land. Head Shredder with the alt art. Talked about him. Pyroclasm reprint. 2 damage each creature. Good way to get rid of your tokens, opponent's tokens. This is bizarre. Maybe I got the wrong set. Irrelevant Gremlin is our foil. Undead Sprinter. We have him in the full art over there. There's his normal card. Patchwork Beastie. There's Gremlin Tamer goes in that white-blue deck too. So whenever enchantment you control enters, whenever you unlock a room, just like the other card we talked about, this one creates 1/1 red gremlins for you. So Value Town, nice and cheap to get into play. Okay, we only got 4 packs left here. No Sheltered by Ghosts. I think it's a super rare. It's not even in the rare category, but there's Zimone, all questioning. A double rare pack. Marina's Grimoire. Unwanted Remake. This is pretty strong too. I run this one on my white decks. Destroy target creature. So it's only 1 white for an instant. Just straight up destroy a creature. But they manifest dread, so they get to run that manifest dread mechanic. Arabella, the abandoned doll. She's fun. Oh, there it is. We finally got one in the uncommon slot. 1 sheltered by ghosts. I have about 5 players in store that want copies, so I'll probably keep it for my local community. But if I get some more, see some online hopefully. So sheltered by ghosts. Good hit. Took all that to open it. Almost a whole box. Only got 3 packs left, so if you're buying cards at your LGS, don't overlook that one, guys. That'll be one you want to keep. Leyline of Resonance. This is we see play in the meta. Because whenever you cast instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single creature you control, you get to copy it and get new targets. So that's strong. It gets play. I'm going to look over my piles here, but that's nuts. We only got 1 sheltered by ghosts in a whole box. There's a beast token for Toby. Nowhere to run. Here's our foil. Twitching doll is a rare, not a super card. Lots of friendly ghosts. Okay, guys, last pack. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe. The channel's almost there. Once we hit our benchmark, we're going to have a little contest for everybody. We'd love you to join. There's Winter Guide, the Human Warlock. Don't see him getting a lot of play. Under the Skin. There's that Unwanted remake. And this one's fun. In your uncommon slot is basically Blade from the Marvel Universe, but there he is. No, so only 1 sheltered by ghosts, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to end it off with a nice little close-up on a human there that looks like they're getting sheltered by ghosts. And yeah, I'd love to have you join us. TabletopGiant.ca. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. We'll keep the content coming. Take care. Have a great New Year's.